picking up the pressure. And that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Detroit.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
180.
Here's Gibbs. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
180.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2 for 1. 2 for 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
180.
Throwing, Goff, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jameson Williams. down, Lions. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He'll find Andre Yusufov. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
On one, ready? Let's get set. 11, hot. 180. 180 touch. Hot.
Burrow. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
11, Thomas. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
On one, ready? Gun. Hot. 180. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Second
They face second down and 7.
12. Here we go. 11. Hot. 180.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Hot.
Burrow here on second down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
180. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
A run on first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
180.
It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Goff. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. No issues there. This one is good. The Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
I'm one, right? Here we go, here we go. 180.
They motion the slot man left. Burrow now to throw on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
11.
A first down throw for Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. That's hit 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
11 MT, take.
On first down, Burrow. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
11.
Second down, Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
4 down.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From the gun, it's Goff. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Formation for the Lions.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 34-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion.
12, 12, 12.
Back to throw, Burrow. That one finds Chase. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, like they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Andre Yosifov was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow, RPO, gets a Chase. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Third down.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. They bring Chase in motion. The Lions call their first timeout. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10?
Hey, can. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll drop the throw. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And it comes to fourth and 2.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth
easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Robertson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
An 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch do it.
We go tonight. Like 20. Okay.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Goff to throw. That ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout.
For the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers.
To the like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the motion.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Soldier Field. Shreds him with a stiff arm. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Taking it right down Broadway. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 76 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got bold, over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
First and